If you've seen my I paid cash for my dream car video, you know that I love paying cash for cars. I think that is the best option out there. But if that option is not suitable for you, if you're not able to do it, this is the option that I recommend. And I've gotten lots of questions about what is the other ways to do it other than paying cash. So if you must finance a car, a 24/10 rule is the way to do it. Hey friends, welcome to Freedom in a Budget. Today we're going to talk about the 24/10 rule of buying a car. I'm going to break it all down. I'm going to give you some tips and make sure you stay to the end because I'm going to give you some car buying tips as well. So if you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Kelly. My channel is all about living life well on a budget. And a budget doesn't be constricting. No, it gives you freedom. Freedom to buy cars and do fun things with your money. So I'm sure you can tell by the title, the 24/10 rule of buying a car is broken down into 3 parts. Part number 1 is 20% down. So much like buying a home, you want to be able to put 20% down for the car. Number 4 is only having a 4-year long loan. So making sure that your loan is only 48 months, no longer than 48 months. And the 10 part is only having 10% of your take-home pay being related to car stuff. So your car payment, which is what we're going to talk about, your gas, your car insurance, your car maintenance sinking fund, all of that needs to be within 10% of your take-home pay. So we're going to run through some scenarios, we're going to run the numbers, and I'm going to show you how this all works. We're going to run 2 scenarios right now. Okay, so we are ready to buy a car. Our car is going to be $20,000, and the car is about 2 to 3 years old. So it is not a brand new car, but it's not a 15-year-old car. So about $20,000, a couple years old, and we're going to run it in 2 different scenarios, and we're going to compare the numbers, see how this is going to be the better way to do it. So the first one is going to be no money down. We are not going to put a down payment on it. Our interest rate is going to be 4.5%, and we're going to take out the loan for 60 months. So it's going to be a 5-year loan for 60 months. The total monthly payment for this car, including interest, including everything, is going to be $373. And the total for the car, total after everything is paid and done, is going to be $22,372. So if you remember, we are paying, the car itself is $20,000, and we're going to end up paying $22,000. So definitely it's an increase, $2,372 extra that we're paying because of this loan that we're taking out, the 5 years, the 4.5%, the 0% down. Okay, so that is scenario 1. Now we're going to move over to scenario 2. So scenario 2 is the same $20,000 car. So for this one, we're going to follow the 20 rule. So the first part of the 24/10, 20% down, which would equal $4,000. So now our loan amount isn't the $20,000. It's now going to be $16,000 that we're actually going to take out on the car. We're going to have the same exact interest rate. So everything is going to stay the same of 4.5% interest. And then we're only going to take it out for 4 years. So we're going to do 48 months worth versus the full 60 months like before. So with this, our payment is going to be $365 with a total payment of $21,513. And we're going to be paying it off a full year sooner, which is awesome. So comment down below, what would you do with an extra $365 a month for a full year? Would you invest it? Would you go out for some fancy dinners? Would you go on some more vacations? Would you upgrade something else in your life? What would you do with an extra $365? Let me know. Next part is the 10. So this payment, the $365, plus everything else, your car maintenance, your gas, your car insurance, should all equal 10% or less of your take-home monthly pay. So scenario, let's say that your income is $5,000 take-home a month. So that means that you have $500 to spend, 10% of $5,500 to spend on your car. So we just said that the car payment is going to be $365. So that means that all of your other expenses, gas, insurance, car maintenance, sinking fund, all has to be $135 or under. So if that is a little tight for you, depending on where you are in the country and how much your car insurance is going to be and what type of plan you take out, that may be too high for you. $365 a month may be too high of a car payment. So staying under that 10% of their take-home pay, that's going to be really important. That's going to make sure that you're able to hit other financial goals and stay within your means and not living outside of your means. That's That's going to be huge. Next, I'm going to share some car buying tips. So first is make sure that you're buying a car that's going to hold value. I just bought a Jeep Cherokee. I love Jeeps, and they are cars that really hold their value. Hondas also really hold their value. Toyotas also really hold their value. So making sure that you're buying a car that isn't going to like just go way down in value. Also, make sure that you're buying a used car. Guys, I cannot stress this enough. Jamie has always been a new car type of person. His family's always bought new cars, and that's just the thought process he has. But when we broke down the numbers, when we really looked at it, and really when we bought my Jeep, because we bought a 2016 in 2018. Hey, we bought a car.
Heck yeah, we did.
It's only 9:30 at night. It took us how many hours?
A lot.
But we got my car. So it's a Jeep Overland, a Cherokee, and did we finance this thing?
Nope.
We paid cash.
Cash.
Cash is king. And really when we bought my Jeep, because we bought a 2016 in 2018, and so it was 2 years old, and my car still, I've had it for a year now, so now it's 3 years old. It still feels like a brand new car. You still get in, and there's one tiny little ding on the door that someone hit in Walmart last Christmas, but with like the door, when they open their door too hard. But besides that tiny little thing, it feels like a brand new car. And so when he saw that you could still get a car that was a couple years old and it still feel like a brand new car, he was like, okay, I see this. Did you guys know that 1 month after buying a new car and taking it off the lot, 1 month, it depreciates 10%. 10%, guys. I am just blown away by that stat. If you have a $25,000 car, 1 month after you purchase it, it's now down to $2,500. What would you do with an extra $2,500 in a year? What would you do with that? That is huge, guys. $2,500 just for driving it off the lot and driving it for a month. That is crazy to me, absolutely crazy. So buy a car that's older. Buy one that someone else is paying the depreciation and not you. All right, this is really fun. Now I'm going to show you how to pay cash for a car. So I asked lots of questions how you pay cash. This is how we are paying cash for Jamie's car, because we just bought my Jeep and now his car is getting a little old. And he is starting to complain. So we are saving cash for his next car. He wants a Tesla. I don't know if it's going to happen or not, but this is the process that we're using. So say you buy a $5,000 car. Year one. Now this may be a little bit of a beater car. That's okay. And it is going to get you from point A to point B. It's still gonna be a safe car. You can find some really great, safe, affordable cars for $5,000. So we are paying cash for this. We're not doing interest. We're not have down payments because we're paying everything in cash for this car. Now year two, we're gonna save that same car payment that we talked about before, that $365 a month car payment, and we're gonna save that for a full year. But instead of paying interest on it like we used to with our car payments, now we're gonna be gaining our own interest. So it's not gonna be the high 4.5%, but with Capital One 360, with their new performance savings account, you can get a really good interest rate of 1.9%. So now we're going to be making like 80 something dollars on this. So now after that first year, we're going to have $4,463 in the bank for that first year. All right, now we're going to take it a step further. Year three, we're going to do the same thing. So after another year, so now we've been saving for 2 years, we're going to have a total of $13,389. That is crazy. All right, we're gonna keep on going. Year four, we're still driving the $5,000 car. Year four, we're gonna have a total of $26,779 in the bank. $26,000. So just 4 years later of saving yourself, getting your own interest because of Capital One, you're now able to buy a nicer car than you had before. Your previous car for the $365 car payment was only $20,000. Now you're getting a $26,000 car in cash, which is amazing. Guys, this is how it's so easy to pay for a car in cash, to make that change, to put that same amount in the bank. You're already having the mentality of, I'll always have a car payment. That is something that I hear all the time, is I'll always have a car payment. It's just something that I'll always have. Okay, so take that car payment and put it in the bank and buy your own car in cash. In the next video, we're gonna talk about 5 habits that are keeping you poor. Maybe a little tough love, but guys, it's gonna be a game changer. 5 habits that are keeping you poor. I'll see you in that video.